Hey, I'm Dr. Tariq. Every single day, my inbox is flooded with emails about people being frustrated when it comes to dating. So I've decided to give you an analogy that's going to make it easier. Now, for the most part, most of us watching this video are employed or have been employed, or we know how to get a job. So if you know how to get a job, then I'm going to make dating a lot easier. It's the same process. So for instance, when looking for a job, you have to look good, feel good, and then also be good at what you do as a candidate. When you feel this way, you are actually confident when you're out looking for a job. Same thing when it comes to dating. Do a self-inventory about what you bring to the table. Sometimes it helps for you to actually write these things down or ask other people, what's good about me as a potential boyfriend or a girlfriend, husband or wife. Once you see those things, you're like, man, you know what, someone should be dating me. I bring a lot to the table. All right, number 2, you have to go to where they're hiring. That means that no one's going to hire you sitting at home, sending random emails and applying online. Just like no one's going to invite you on a date sitting at home. So you cannot sit at home waiting on Boaz to find you. He who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Yes, I realize that. I'm in church the same as everyone else. I even give the word from time to time. However, last time I checked in that scripture, Ruth was out in Boaz's field working. She was not at home. So please don't use the excuse that you're just going to stay at home and wait on the Lord to send you a man. The Lord wants you working. He wants you to be a helpmate, which means you have to be out. So be out where the men are. Be out where the women are, and then introduce yourself to them, which leads to the 3rd step. Sometimes you have to initiate the relationship via networking when it comes to a job. Sometimes they don't know who you are, especially here in Atlanta. People hire who they know, not what you know. Now, if you know something, that's great, but you have to know someone for them to even know about your particular skill set. So that means you might be the greatest woman in the world, but if men don't know about you, how in the world can we invite you on a date? You might be the greatest man in the world, but if all you do is sit around and stare at women and never make any initial conversation to find out where you click, then you're just going to stare all night and look like some type of sociopath. All right, number 4, you have to interview for multiple jobs. You don't know which one's going to be the fit. So they're interviewing you, but you're also interviewing them to see, is this something I'm passionate about? Is this something that I'm good about? Is this a place where I feel comfortable? Is this worth me investing the next 4 to 5 years, if not a lifetime, to this particular company? Same thing in dating. When you are starting the process and you're conversing with one another, it is an interview. I don't mean about what your credit is or any of that nonsense. It's an interview to see, hey, you know what? Do we connect on any level, whether it be friends, whether it be acquaintances, or maybe do we connect enough to date to see if we can find something lasting and meaning, maybe even up into marriage. So that leads to step number 5. Then you get to choose the right job. Hopefully you get multiple offers and you can choose the job that's best for you because you're in demand. Same thing as a woman. Hopefully you get multiple suitors. You've met multiple guys and been on multiple dates to figure out which one of these guys do I really want to invest my time, energy, and heart in, because there are a lot of guys that aren't worth the time of day. There are a lot of women that are not worth the time of day. They're not ready to date, or they're dating for ulterior motives. You want to find the one that's willing to be your helpmate, that's able to look out for your heart, and you look out for them, and you're passionate about them, and you're not settling. So there you have it. If you understand how to get a job, now you're going to understand how to get a man or a woman, so you can have that soulmate to relax on the beach this summer. All right, my name is Dr. Tariq. I love you. Take care, and happy dating.